Right now, we're basically on the property or heading down the drive of the property where we're conducting a cockfighting raid of a pit, which was a fight in progress with the Randolph County, North Carolina narcotics unit.
Okay. Y'all back down this driveway and let them pull in there.
Our officers were already in the woods after they got leads that there was a cockfighting ring going on at this location. The officers were put into the woods very early this morning. 6 arrested. This was not as well organized as the one we did last year, but the paraphernalia is still there. The spurs, tape, and the bands.
This is actually a bird that had been fought this morning, and unfortunately, he suffered really severe lacerations, and that's due to these knives, these sharp knives that they strap onto their feet. That basically, when they fight, just tears into their flesh, and this bird has suffered severe, severe injuries. This is actually how they set up to fight the birds, where they have scratch lines here, here, and there.
This is a rooster who unfortunately has already been fought. If you pull the wing back, you can see he died a pretty horrific death. He received a gash in here from one of the gaffs, which of course is like a knife. The gaff in here, and this is not an injury where the animal would typically die immediately. This is one where this animal suffered and was just basically thrown away like trash. There was no regard for the suffering this bird endured.
Oh my God. Hey, what is going on in here? So they're just regular chickens?
Where he's keeping all the hens and the baby chicks, and these guys are absolutely starving. This is her keel bone right here. My fingers are right through there. She should have a nice big round chest, and she's emaciated. He's got all stages of chickens here, from incubator stage, where these are newborn chicks.
The conditions in here are just awful. I mean, these birds are suffering just not only from filthy living conditions, but they're essentially starving to death.
So this is a guy that we just pulled from inside one of these buildings, and we're not sure what all is going on in the building, if it's game fowl combined with just a chicken and egg business. But there are a lot of hens and biddies that are in really bad shape that obviously have been not fed adequately, don't have access to water, most of them. This one has a deformity. He's in extremely bad shape, and so now we've expanded the case from cockfighting to general animal cruelty, and we're going to be able to remove these guys from the property today.
It's one of the hottest days of the year here, and inside of this building, they have heaters on. I mean, making the temperatures even higher in those buildings, and we've already turned off the heaters, and I mean, it's still in excess of over 100 degrees in there. I mean, barely able to breathe.
A lot of people feel like cockfighting is a small charge, and that a lot of times we have too much to do to even worry about. They don't feel like it's a crime, but it is, and we will do search warrants. We will come, we'll come after them.
Adios, man.
We were able to rescue so many animals and help alleviate their suffering, and we're also able to end the cruelty for these animals today, so they're never going to have to suffer again.